Oh boy. Well, less than a week after the iPhone 11 Pro and 11 have been released, the 2020 iPhones are already starting the rumors. Can there just be like 1 year where a tech company can release their products and no rumors come out for a solid month? Like, less than a week. Oh, Jesus. Yo, what's happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. And guys, as you by the title, yes, the 2020 iPhones are already up and starting to make their way around the leak world. And well, yep, it seems like you guys are willing to watch that because depending on my Amazon video, barely anybody watched it. So I guess Apple is the main seller, or Android. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get right into it. So story number one is the Apple iPhone 12. That's what I'm going to call it, the iPhone 12. It is rumored Ming-Chi Kuo. Now again, Ming-Chi Kuo is a very reliable source and a very reliable leaker. He has come out and said that the 2020 iPhones are going to be the one where you get the major redesign. Now, I have made it clear, I'm enjoying my experience with Android. I have no problems with the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I am enjoying it, and I've so far been impressed with it. And also, by the way, went to the Apple store, hadn't been there in so long. All the employees that know me there looked at me when I had the Galaxy, and they looked at me like I was public enemy number one. Especially that scumbag with the long hair and the big beard. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say that. I don't give a fuck about them. But literally, he had so much shit to say. Oh yeah, we could take your phone and do like your transfers, bruh. Cut your Jersey accent out, bruh. Like, what the hell did I just do? But seriously, he looked at me and he was like, damn, bro, you switched. He's a scumbag anyway. But anyway, point is, it felt awesome being with Android, but it looks like this update to the iPhones is looking to be a lot more redesigning. So according to Ming-Chi Kuo, since he has pretty much been talking about the 2020 iPhone since even before the 11, that's even crazy. He is saying that the 2020 iPhones is going to be the one with the big refresh. It will have a new design. All the iPhones are going OLED. It will have 5G. It will have a redesigned front where the front camera, the notches will be reduced, so it won't be going away, but it will be a much smaller notch. And it is also rumored that the design itself will be going back to the iPhone 4 and 4S. Now that is pretty cool because I've always loved the iPhone 4 and iPhone 5 design. That was my first phone, the iPhone 5, and I just love that square feeling. And ever since Apple changed that, they just looked ugly. To me, I've never liked the designs of the iPhone. I just stuck with it because I was just like, it's iPhone. But if Apple were to go back to the square design of the iPhone, and if they were to go back to that classic nostalgic look, maybe I would consider going back, just maybe. Only if it looks nice. The only way I would go back is if Apple puts the in-display fingerprint scanner in the iPhone, removes the notch. I mean, that's just me. I wish they would remove the notch. I think it looks ugly. And if they were to go with the iPhone 4 design. So if they were to do all three of those things, I'm definitely would be going back. But so far, I'm enjoying my experience with Android and I ain't going nowhere. But the 2020 iPhones, they're too early to even say how they sound. Designs aren't even out yet. Everyone's already trying to make mock-ups and I'm just like, bro, can we just please wait a month? Like seriously, Ben, my man, why are you making renders of the 2020 iPhones when we ain't even through the first week of the iPhone 11? That's the same with Galaxies and other Android flagships, but I have never seen it like this fast. Man, you know what? It sucks. It genuinely sucks. Because, you know, the tech world is just, it's a mix mash. So that is it for the Apple news. Now let's take a look at the Samsung news. I'm pulling it up right now. Yes, the guy is using an iPad. Whoop-de-doo. So, as you know, the Galaxy Fold is coming out. And apparently its release date is the 27th and orders are already flying in, so the thing's gonna be released tomorrow, but it is looking to be another disaster. While I'm happy that Samsung is finally able to release the thing and finally say that, look, we did it, we made our foldable phone, it is not going to work out that well, because if you watch Jerry Rig Everything video, they are so fragile. And it is going to be so bad. And I really wish Samsung had just like, I mean, I get why they had to do it, but on a logical aspect, like, it shows that flagship phones like that are not ready for the mass market. That kind of technology is not advanced enough for people to use. I don't think the concept is flawed. I think the idea of a foldable phone turning into a tablet is nice, but the technology they're using is clearly flawed. This hinge mechanism can get dust in easily. The thing is as fragile as cardboard, and honestly, like, the Fold is like $1,900. You're paying almost $2,000 for a foldable phone and tablet, and if it breaks that easily, you're screwed. Now, there are some good stuff that Samsung has put in, but to me, I feel like the technology is just flawed. That is why I get why Samsung's doing this, because look, they've invested so much time and money that it's like, look, it's either we release the thing or we don't. And they are gonna lose money no matter what, but at least they could say they did release it. But for me, I feel like the technology is just not there. If it had been one more year, I would have probably understood, but hey, they're doing what they gotta do. And last story is the Xiaomi Mi, whatever the hell that phone is. So, yeah, Xiaomi basically just released a phone that is pretty much, in my opinion, the phone that, like, people in the comment sections have been doing nothing but commenting about. It is literally a giant, huge-ass screen phone wrapped around with a giant-ass screen, and it literally looks so weird. This is what, like, this phone reminds me of what happens if you take the comments from Unbox Therapy, Jerry Riggs, MKBHD, and all the big YouTubers. If you took all their comments and basically took their, you know, perspectives and turned it into a phone, that is literally what you get. This abomination of a Frankenstein monster's phone. And the worst part about it is this phone is like $2,000. So, congratulations, internet, you got your wish. You got your all-screen phone. Oh my god. Well, I hope everybody's satisfied with that. The Xiaomi it literally looks like the Frankenstein's monster of smartphones. That is all I gotta say about that. And that is it for this episode of Technoid. And last story, I really meant to say last story, the OnePlus 7T Pro has been released today. Obviously, pre-orders are starting. This is the refresh version. Obviously, they kept the 7 Pro. This is the 7T, not T Pro. They basically just added the Snapdragon 855 Plus, updating the 6T design, putting a triple camera setup. It's supposed to have better cameras, and it's supposed to be much faster, and the price is $599, which is a solid price for a flagship phone. Look, I gotta admit, OnePlus is hitting the nail with prices and quality in a phone. The only thing is that they are so stubborn with wireless charging. There is no more excuse. 15-watt fast charging is a thing. Warp charging is 30. It's literally half. You are literally within fast charging range. So stop with the excuses and put wireless charging in the phone. Like, but that is it for today's episode of Technoid, guys. I know I'm a little out there, and I know that this is not my normally scheduled show, so things will be a lot more in order tomorrow, but guys, I have got to go to bed. Guys, that is going to do it for tonight's episode. Thank you for watching, and peace!